Здорова. Даньків продовжує проходити Sherlock Holmes розділ 1. Що ж, наступна справа. Південно-західна частина Гранд Сараю. Старі руїни в південно-західній частині Гранд Сараю. Ага. Що ж, відправляємося туди. Паралельно не пропускатимемо підказки для пошуку скарбів. Воістину, треба володіти прекрасною пам'яттю, щоб виконувати цей квест і запам'ятати всі підказки і не пропустити. Так. Депо це в Шахтарській Слобідці. Цей міст ми знайдемо. Вежа. Колона. Невеликий парк. Ще одна вежа. Закрита шахта, понятно де. Прихований вид на море. Якби ще була підказка в якому районі. Ну.
Good day, sir.
Merhaba. Good day to be alive.
And by extension, a poor day to take a bullet. Why are you just standing there?
I came to take the deceased to the cemetery, but caught sight of Mother Nature's bounty and had to drink my fill. He won't mind anyway. Let me tell you, friend. The sweet sea air, the calming whisper of the waves, it's a salve for all ills.
Do you know what happened here?
Officer said there was a duel, shots fired, and then that fellow took his last breath. Reminds me of last year.
So the inspectors have been and gone?
Of course. Police don't let an undertaker do his work before they finish theirs.
You mentioned a previous incident.
It was in the old city ruins. I remember the deceased was very rich. Front page news, very, very rich he was. But a coin makes a poor shield, as I always say. And who needs it when a view like this is free?
Who died?
Oh, no, mister. It is not my place to say.
Not your place. Nonsense. As you say, he won't mind.
Death with dignity, that's all we can hope for, sir. He doesn't need his name out there.
We're done.
Пошарпана труна.
This man is no more. He's ceased to be. He's expired and gone to meet his maker. He's a stiff, bereft of life. He rests in peace. You know the rest.
The bullet entered the heart at an angle, implying it was fired from an elevated position. He died instantly. A key for a birdcage. I'll take it. Predictably, the rumours were exaggerated. The blindfold is intact, with both eyes unharmed. Blank cartridges filled with a wax-covered gelatin bullet. Effectively harmless, even at close range, but leaves a nice red splash on impact. A Webley top-break revolver. The duelist eventually reloaded his gun, but all the cartridges were filled with red non-lethal rounds. A blindfold, discarded or lost. Your opponent was behind you.
You know what? That undertaker has a point. It is beautiful here.
Red stains, relatively fresh. A Lamat revolver, 42 caliber.
Це не револьвер Лема. Револьвера Лема має бути підствольний другий ствол під основним для дробі.
One chamber is empty, the others are filled with live rounds.
Це скоріше, якщо я не помиляюсь, Кольт Вокер.
Blank cartridges filled with red wax-covered gelatin bullets, most assuredly non-lethal, if rather theatrical on impact. A case for dueling Webley revolvers. The corner of the box is broken, likely from being dropped.
Клуб сліпих дуелянтів.
Gosh, how exciting. I always wanted to be a member of a club. I bet you couldn't join. No good at following orders, are you, Sherry?
Ah, a contest then. I shall prove my blind devotion, so to speak, to their inane rules, and you shall eat your words.
Треба виконати ці 3 правила. За їх виконання, до речі, при першому проходженні, до речі, дається ачіва. І він получив спереді. Стріляли явно звідти, там де револьвер. Ні, це зовсім неймовірно. Це теж неймовірно. Це ж була дуель, звідки він міг знати, що із зав'язаними очима.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Вау. Що так?
The victim was killed by someone up on the wall. It may have been the referee who took advantage of the duelists while they were blindfolded. Seems plausible, but I must consider all options. What if there was another person here?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Да.
The victim was killed by someone up on the wall. There may have been someone else here, a fourth person waiting for an opportunity to strike.
Суддя або хтось четвертий. Що ж, мало даних, потрібне подальше розслідування. Треба вияснити.
Sometimes I think beauty can blind you, or you can be blind to beauty, you know? Did he see it all around him, do you think, before he covered his eyes and drew his pistol?
Ладно, дотримуємось першого правила. Не говоримо про клуб.
Can we please leave the nattering behind?
Oh, friend, relax. Life's too short to be short with people. I'm not sure what to say. What does this have to do with me? I'm not sure what to say.
There is more to this case than meets the eye. The victim fell not to his dual opponent, but a hidden marksman in the ruins. Abandon your oversimplistic ideals and tell me the name of the deceased so his killer can be caught.
Ah, that is wrong, to be sure. Okay, the man's name was Eric von Staub. I heard the officers say that he lived in Scaladio.
At last, you may return to your vacant stare.
Як жаль, що ти не можеш оцінити красоту навколишнього пейзажа. Або можеш, але не хочеш. Хоча Шерлок бачить красоту в загадках. І в справедливості. Отже... Ну ок. Де тут газетка?
I wish to be alone.
І що нам це дасть? Власне. Схоже на нещасний випадок. Ладно, щоб знайти когось, нам потрібно в ратушу.
Have you found anything helpful? Так, ще раз. Скаладіо. Південна частина Скаладіо, вулиця Баскервілів між вулицями Верне і Бонапарта. Понятно.
Extra, extra! Danger in the deep! Officer Ackley in charge of investigating sailor's death. Interested in some Cordona news? Check the front page. You won't regret it.
Oh no. Ну, я впевнений, влада впорається з ксенофобією. І упередженнями. Стоп. Вони сказали, що нещасні випадки? Так Холмс поліцейському відкрито сказав, що отравилась. Що то було отруєння. А, один помер внаслідок нещасного випадку. А, да, вони не змогли знайти отруйницю і... І зам'яли справу. Вдасться підтримати, вдасться. Всі ж турки на острові ксенофоби.
Miss von Staub is awaiting the police, sir. Perhaps you might visit on another day. Miss von Staub is awaiting the police, sir. Perhaps you might visit on another day.
Хорошо.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir.
Good day, miss. I regret to disturb you at this tragic time, but could you spare a moment?
Oh, officer. I've been waiting. Is his body still in that horrible place?
A horrible place? I should introduce you to the Undertaker. But first, you and I shall get to know one another.
Надто цинічно. По канону Шерлок славиться вічливістю. Синці від хвороби крові. Синці це ж внутрішня кровотеча. Щось. Я не лікар, але я точно впевнений, що внутрішня кровотеча явно не від якоїсь хвороби крові.
I am Officer Holmes. I take it you are Magda von Staub, the sister of the deceased?
Oh, pardon me. Yes, I am.
My deepest condolences, Miss von Staub. Your brother's body will be returned to you shortly, as I believe the case will soon be closed. Nevertheless, there remain some formalities requiring attention. May I ask you a few questions?
Oh, if you must. But I'm unsure if I will be of much help.
Forgive my intrusion, but I must inquire about your bruises. Did you take a tumble?
Oh, I have a weak disposition. It is not so bad, but my skin marks more easily than a peach. It is the least of my sorrows.
But, Miss von Staub, I can tell you suffered new bruises even before the old ones had healed.
I have nothing more to add, Officer Holmes. It is what it is.
Непереконливе виправдання. Від простого дотику вже синяк.
Do you know if Mr. von Staub had any enemies? Someone that may have sought to do him harm?
Enemies? I don't know. He and I did not discuss such matters, and he was rarely called upon by visitors. My brother's only guests were his friendly contests, but I was not allowed to participate. I merely heard it all from my room.
Contests?
Eric would practice shooting on the patio, and occasionally friends would join him, but I couldn't tell you if they ever argued.
May I take a look at Mr. von Staub's room? His personal effects may prove invaluable in our understanding of the case.
Please do. Here's the key.
Where were you when your brother died, Miss von Staub?
I was here painting Eric's portrait. My God, you could have asked the servants.
Alas, I needed to hear it from your lips.
Ну,
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir.
спитав.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir.
Only German composers feature here.
Ну, не дивно. Судячи з імені, вона німкеня.
It appears the parents are dearly missed. Our beloved parents, 1875, Baden-Baden. Rest in peace.
Вона радила спитати прислугу. Ну, подивимося, що прислуга скаже.
Are you able to help me?
I'll gladly tell you everything I know, officer.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir.
Look at those vases, Sherry. Bet they cost a fortune. Would be a shame if someone broke them. Oh, I love it when you're reckless. Were those Limoges porcelain?
You have a keen eye.
Well, I suppose it's yours. Next time, shoot with the blindfold.
А, це отсилка на одну з попередніх ігор. Якщо я не помиляюсь, Sherlock Holmes і дочка диявола. Там почалося з того, що Холмс тренував пам'ять на осліп, стріляючи в вази. Пушка в домі. Цікавий аксесуар.
A handsome portrait of Eric. Miss von Staub does have talent.
Все-таки ти вмієш зацінити красу. Хоча чому я дивуюся, він же любить грати на скрипці.
The rounds have been emptied. The black paint looks thick. It's been mixed with something. An ointment by a Dr. Herbert with a lavender and pine scent.
Ну, стоп, поки що він не грає на скрипці, но
Йому це сподобається.
Excellent score. Excellent score. The end and the beginning. She covered the locked windows with paintings, but the atmosphere remains oppressive. Sad. She covered the locked windows with paintings, but the atmosphere remains oppressive. She covered the locked windows with paintings, but she covered the locked windows with paintings, but the atmosphere remains oppressive. Sad home for a young woman.
А. Злочин і покарання. Очевидно, отсилочку. Лист щодо боргу. Порох, винтовочка.
A wealthy man in his 60s. Sir Barnaby Boddington, 1879.
І хто цей? Сер Барнабі.
A typical crest for a league or a guild. Club headquarters, 190th anniversary celebration. A wealthy man in his 60s.
Вік трохи за 60. І... А їй, яка має вийти з нього заміж, трохи за 20. В 19 столітті в німців були шлюби з великою різницею. Зазвичай жінка молодша на 10-15 років була. Не знаю, як в них зараз. Знаю тільки, що Німеччина на останньому місці по ранньому віці, по віку, коли вступають в шлюб в середньому. 35 років, якщо не помиляюсь, чи 36. А Україна на першому, в середній вік 23. Но прям 40 років різниці, це явно попахиває чимось странним. Анатомічний малюнок і щось там зв'язано з композитором Вагнером. Прекрасна колекція.
This whip is well loved and well used.
Батіг. І сліди від побоїв. Провідник Прусської армії з тілесних покарань. Ого, і батіг. І сліди, і синяки. Добре, проведемо аналіз. Ми начебто все оглянули.
Excuse me, just one question.
I'll gladly tell you everything I know, officer.
I beg your pardon?
I found burnt letters in your brother's room. I believe they were addressed to you.
To me? From whom?
They appear to be from some of your suitors. Why did you burn them?
I didn't. I didn't even know about them. Eric, he never said a word.
One of the revolver cases in your brother's room is missing. Do you know where it may be?
I'm not permitted in Eric's quarters. I suppose he must have taken it with him. I don't understand.
It seems you and Mr. Boddington were to be engaged. Were you as thrilled at the prospect as your brother?
Mr. Boddington is not how I had imagined my husband. But it was Eric's choice. I didn't dare dispute it. I don't understand. I don't understand.
There is an unfinished portrait of your brother in your room. Beautiful to be sure, but one detail drew my attention. Why did you add gunpowder to your black paint?
You entered my room? I thought you were only inspecting Eric's.
It is standard procedure, Miss von Staub. Now, tell me about the gunpowder.
Eric's art was his shooting, and this painting is my tribute to him. It felt appropriate. We're both artists in different ways.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'll gladly tell you everything I know, officer.
Південна частина Гранд Сараю.
Excuse me, just one question.
I will be willing to talk to you only when your shift is over. Officer?
Do you know anything about this?
I'm sorry, officer, but I can't help you.
Help me, please.
Of course, officer. Let me tell you.
Виключно його члени. Вулиця. Сорі, валий тихий проїзд.
Відвідувати клуб.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. Club members only.
Що? Я поліцейський. Що за нахота? Ладно.
Please come in, sir. The gentlemen are waiting for you on the training ground. Down the stairs.
Fancy? Not every manor has a custom floor.
That is the von Kramkress, the old Prussian noble family. They must be patrons of the club.
Кронпринц Прусії. Нічого собі. Рівень.
It's the killer. Shake a leg. Get him.
Тепер другий етап.
Time to knock this guy out.
Не проливати кров, тобто не вбивати елянтів.
It's all yours now.
Бляха. Стріляти ви вмієте.
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
Too simple.
Take this!
No more crime for you until next month.
Time to knock this guy out.
I'm coming for you.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper spray.
Take this!
Якісь підозрілі дуелянти, стільки ножів,
Lost.
броня як бандитів, хоча ваші дуелі, по суті, фейкові.
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
No more crime for you until next month. Don't cry, you'll live.
Дотримались всіх правил.
I must say, Sherry, that was near perfect. Could it be that you're not completely hopeless?
От що вони озброїлися
Two
бойовими
glasses with
патронами.
dregs of alcohol. Should I pour us a drink, John? A nice apricot aroma. Marilyn schnapps, I presume. Half full. Glass crushed underfoot with damp traces still visible. Clever system. All these places are perfectly secluded, ideal for private duels.
Цікава
The same
історія.
ingredient was used in the dueling revolver's ammunition. The same ingredient was used in the dueling revolver's ammunition.
Who the devil are you? I won't go down without a fight.
Sherlock Holmes, and if I wanted a fight, you would already be on the floor. Fortunately for you, I'm merely here to ask a few questions.
Is that so? Well, come on, pretty boy. How about I fix that nose of yours? Give it a bit more character.
Enough. Your compatriots attacked me and I responded. They still have their lives, unlike Mr. von Staub.
True. At least you are not a murderer. Fine, you may speak.
Герб фон Крамів. Значить, це голова клубу.
Суддя під час дуелі. Стоп, а суддя хіба не має керувати дуеллю? Він би не зміг втекти. Заховатися і різко вистрілити. Хоча може і зміг би, поки дуель не почалась.
So you are Mr. Von Kram, one of the club's best shots, the referee of the deadly duel, and the prime suspect of the case.
Heinrich Fergen von Kram, but you're incorrect. I am the best shot at the club, and I had nothing to do with Erich's death.
Your clothes tell a different story. The dirt on your trousers confirms your presence in the old ruins, and the red stain on your jacket is from the wax-covered gelatin your club uses for non-lethal rounds. I suspect you took a hit from the other duelist after Mr. von Staub was shot dead. A better shooter would have avoided it.
I am innocent, but if you persist in your slander, that may well change.
Fine. Answer my questions and prove me wrong. Otherwise, I shall simply inform the authorities we have our man.
First violence, now blackmail. Well, I have nothing to hide. You may even search my surrounds.
Впевнено, він як на підозрюваного поводиться. Хіба що він настільки добре приховав докази.
So, what transpired in the old ruins?
Everything began as normal. The signatures, choice of weapons. I checked it all, and then blindfolded the duelists. Erich stood to my left, and his opponent, Mr. Dorfman, to my right. Before they could begin, the killer fired. And I'm sure it was not Dorfman.
Why are you so sure?
The sound was different. Not a Webley revolver, and further away. The killer must be an excellent shot to hit the heart.
Did you or the other duelist see the murderer?
No. The killer slipped away into the hills, so we turned our attention to Erich. Rest his soul.
And neither of you pursued the culprit?
I will not have my character impugned. We had only blank cartridges and a fallen friend at our feet. He was our focus.
What transpired after the shooting?
I heard Erich cry out and fall. Mr. Dorfman turned and fired at the killer, but I shouted at him to stop and help. I tried to save Erich, but it was too late. He was gone.
I'd like to speak with the other competitor.
He left the island. Mr. Dorfman was sure that the killer was after him. He is innocent, I assure you.
Indeed, from his position it would be impossible to fire the bullet at such a downward trajectory, but he was a witness. Shame. It seems you owed Mr. von Staub a small fortune.
A fortune to you, perhaps, but a trifle to me. Our debts ebbed and flowed. In our next contest, there was every chance I would win it back. Eric was too concerned about all that. Frankly, he often lacked the demeanor of a nobleman. His progressive tendencies could be grating.
Ти міг повернути борг. Значить, для тебе це не проблема. Ех.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Да, дійсно, там була інша зброя, він не бреше.
You have a nice collection of pistols, Mr. von Kram.
Ah, a fellow connoisseur of firearms. Did something catch your eye?
What caught my eye is a missing Lamat. Where is it?
Ah, that one. I lost it in a bet. A rare failure of mine.
A bet with whom?
That's private, Mr. Holmes, and unrelated to your investigation.
Враховуючи, що цим револьвером було вбито когось. Я би наполіг.
I can't help you with this. I can't help you with this. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before. I can't help you with this. I've never seen this before.
Last year, there was a similar incident in which a duelist died. What can you tell me?
A tragedy. I shot too well, and my opponent stumbled from the impact. He slipped and fell down the cliff. I regret it all. I have not participated in a duel since. Instead, I only take the role of a referee and supervise the proceedings for safety. I swore that no other club member would die in a duel. Alas, someone else intervened. I don't know what you're talking about.
As it happens, a Lamat 42 caliber revolver was discovered at the crime scene. You said you were missing a Lamat, yes?
I did, but my Lamat was a 36 caliber.
And you can prove that?
My word is proof enough. If I said it, it is true.
Як нахабно ти поводишся. Ще й приховуєш, хто був там.
Addressed to Heinrich von Kram and written with a nervous hand. Arrived just yesterday.
Він його образив.
Recordings labeled in Braille.
Your ability to perceive the world can be developed with work and concentration.
Doesn't appear to be the happiest childhood. Cecilia von Kram with Heinrich, Cologne, 1864. Mein Wunder.
Наче й благодійністю таки займаємося. Хороша
How to
родина.
sharpen one's senses. A remarkable tool to conveniently enhance anything. I could use one for my analysis. There must be more you can recall from the day of the duel.
I wish. My eyes make me a poor witness, I'm afraid.
Yes, your blindness, an affliction since childhood, one presumes. No scars on your face, and you carry yourself with confidence.
I'm starting to see your worth, Mr. Holmes.
But this limitation developed your other senses and made you an excellent marksman. So, tell me, did you notice anything else?
I do recall a floral smell. Something artificial. It was sweet and fresh and came from the direction of the killer.
Ага, свіжий запах.
Do you recognize this scent?
Yes. This is it. The smell I noticed at the ruins. Where did you get it? Do you know who killed Eric? Tell me his name.
You and Eric were competing for the position of honorary consul, yes? Quite the title.
We were, but he stood no chance. Only a true nobleman could take such a role.
Difficult for him to contest it now. I need to be
Він
elsewhere.
ловив запах. І не такий дурний, щоби... Якби там реально...
I need to be elsewhere.
Сталося вбивство.
Якби він був реально причетний до вбивства, то позбувся б, напевно, костюма, на якому є сліди перебування в тому місті. Або інші докази прибрав би. Або, може, й застрелив би іншого, як свідка. А запах, на який він вказав, вказує на декого.
Please come in, sir. The gentlemen are waiting for you on the training ground.
А ну стоп, ми всього ще не оглянули. Хоча доказів у нас вже досить. А до речі, цей борг, я би сказав, доказ в його користь. Бо він не такий дурний, щоб вбивати того, хто... Ну, це пальоно надто, коротше. Такий борг хрен приховаєш. Відповідно, він би став першим підозрюваним. Відповідно, лишається той, хто користується предметом з характерним запахом.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in going on a trip, miss.
No, I'm leaving permanently. This place brought me nothing but sorrow. I am sorry. What do you want?
I think the time has come to be honest with each other, Miss von Staub. I'll start with my confession. I misled you in our previous meeting. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I do not work for the police.
What? I don't understand.
In actuality, I was independently investigating your brother's death, and came to an unexpected conclusion.
How? Why?
It was not a tragic accident, miss. It was cold-blooded murder. And I know the culprit.
No. Who is he?
Nice try, but as you well know, I'm talking to the culprit right now.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Certainly not. Allow me to explain how you killed your brother.
This is absurd. I've never even been to that cursed place.
A moment, if I may.
This is torture.
I think the time has come. My name. It would.
No.
Nice.
What?
Sir.
Щоб вибрати.
This is absurd.
A moment.
This is...
My name.
What?
Enact.
No.
Nice.
What?
Sir.
This is absurd. None of that makes a whit of...
A moment, if I may.
This is...
No.
What?
Sir.
This is absurd. None of that makes a whit of sense.
A moment.
This is...
Да, важко.
Enact.
How?
It would.
No.
Nice.
What?
Sir.
This is absurd. None of that makes...
A moment, if I may. It would. Nice.
What?
Sir. The missing box in your brother's room contained a Lamat, the same weapon used for the murder. You stole it to kill your brother.
What? No. Eric was obsessed with guns. I bet he simply left that revolver somewhere else.
Yes, it was left somewhere else. The crime scene. Abandoned in panic, a typical feminine response.
No, I've never been to that cursed place. None of that makes a...
A moment, if I may. Enact. It would.
No.
Nice.
What?
Sir. The missing box.
No. None of that makes...
A moment.
This is...
What? Enact.
How?
It was.
No.
Nice try.
What?
Sir. The missing.
None of that makes...
A moment.
This is...
It would.
No.
Nice.
What?
Certainly not. The missing box. Yeah.
No. None of that makes...
A moment.
This is...
No. Sir. The miss.
What?
Yes.
No.
You hid behind the wall in the ruins. None of the others present could have killed Eric from that position. Both the duelists were blindfolded and Mr. von Kram is ill-sighted.
So nobody saw anything? Your imagination has run wild.
Ah, but you forget one thing. A blind man's other senses grow stronger. Mr. von Kram detected a lavender and pine scent. That of your ointment.
You're taking the word of a sightless man. This is monstrous. I cannot endure any more of this nonsense. Eric was my brother, and I am in mourning.
All that is left is your confession.
All that is left is your departure.
The law is the law, and murder is murder. You should have sought freedom through more civil means.
The sickness of men runs deep. You dare speak to my civility. You dare tell me what I must endure. That evidence of yours will prove nothing, and then I will show you what it means to be uncivil. nothing, but it seems you barely care.
Нічого. Я перестрахувався.
Good day, officer. Going on a trip. It would... Nice.
What?
Sudden. The miss...
No.
You hid behind the wall in the ruins. None of the others present could both...
So nobody...
but you...
You're taking... I cannot endure any more of the...
All that is left...
All that is left is your departure.
The law is the law, and murder...
The sickness of men runs deep. You dare speak to my civility. That evidence of yours will prove nothing. And then I will show you what it means to be uncivil.
Такс. Пам'ятаю, при першому проходженні це теж було важко.
Good day, officer. Going on a... The miss...
No.
You... But...
So... You're taking the word of... I cannot endure...
All the...
Знову.
Good day, officer. Going on a trip.
No, I am...
No. Nice.
What? This is absurd. I've never even been to that...
A moment.
What?
It would...
Nice. Що ж вибрати на третю?
The miss...
No.
You both...
So no... You're taking...
It is your brother who was monstrous. He was a tyrant and you could tolerate his abuse no longer.
Living with Eric was a nightmare, yes. But he was my brother.
Now, Miss von Staub, take your time. Tell me the truth.
After our parents died, my life slowly became hell. My brother began to humiliate me. Then he became violent. Each day he'd invent a new punishment. Shut my room, burn my paintings, starve me. And without fail, I would be beaten. All visits were forbidden, all contact verboten. I was his caged bird, his pet. When we did go out, he used me to bait influential people. He sold me to Mr. Boddington simply to earn a place amongst this island's elite.
Was that not freedom from your brother?
He sold me as a thing, sir. Who do you think this gentleman was? I could not endure more cruelty. Mr. Holmes, I'm begging you. Please don't do this to me. Don't throw me from one cage to another.
Жахлива історія, він її бив, дав шлюб, який їй противний. Схоже, він тримав її на мощному короткому поводку, і вона не могла втекти. Іншого виходу в неї, схоже, не лишалось.
You have suffered enough, Miss von Staub, but now it is over. I will not turn you into the police.
I don't know what to say. What will happen with the case?
The usual. With their typical stupidity, the inspectors will confidently declare the case a tragic accident, and that will be that.
I didn't expect such kindness.
Kindness? No, where the truth reveals injustice, I expect accountability, but in this matter, Miss von Staub, I see no injustice at all.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. I'll never forget what you're doing.
Да. Холмс знову послужив справедливості.
I am behind you 100%. I'm sure Miss von Staub wouldn't waste the chance for a better life.
Згоден, Джон. Ну що ж, а на цьому поки завершимо. Дякую за увагу.
Extra, extra! Turning a blind eye. Interested in some Cordona news? Check the front page. You won't read.
Да, ого, жорстка стаття. Сподіваюся, пану фон Краму це не влетить в жопу. Ну що ж, а на цьому поки завершимо. Дякую за увагу. Пока.